Hello everyone, welcome to this brief introduction to singly linked list. Today we will explore what a singly linked list is, how it works and its primary operation. So first, what is a singly linked list? A singly linked list is a data structure used to store a sequence of elements. That is, each element we call it as a node which contains two parts, the data part and a pointer which points to the next node in its sequence. The first node is called as the head node and the last node points to null, indicating that it is the end of the list. So unlike arrays, linked lists do not store elements in contiguous memory location, allowing for efficient insertion and deletion. So this is what your singly linked list. So in the diagram it is denoted that for the first node it's a head node and the next part of the last node, that is the D node, will always null, which means it indicates that that element is the last element of the list. So here is a simple example of a singly linked list. So 100, it's a pointer, it's not a data. So it's a head pointer. It holds the address of the first node, which is also called as the head pointer. So 100 means it's the pointer of the first data, which is of 10. So here 10 is the data and the address of the 10 is 100. So the next part of the 10 contains 200, which denotes the address of the next element 20. So similarly it goes on like that. So when it reaches the last node, so here the 40, the next data of the 40 is 500, so which is not a last node. That means there exists some elements. So if it is a null, means it denotes that it is the last node. So the primary operation of a singly linked list is insertion. So insertion, we can insert elements at three positions. So first is at the beginning, at the end, and it also at the middle. So first operation is the creation of list, next insertion, modification, deletion and traversal. So we will discuss all the operations one by one in a detailed way. So first creation of a list. So here its creation is, so in a C language. So here I had used the data structure of implementing the singly linked list using C. So I have used a structure concept for creating a list. So first you have to create a node by using the structure concept. So that node should contain a data and a next pointer. So the next pointer will be denotes the address of another location. So here malloc function is used for allocating the memory for inserting a data, that is for assigning a values. So we have to assign a value for each node in a list, that is head data, middle data and last data. Head data is the first data, middle data and last data. So here the stack memory stores all the local variables. For example, if it is an int a equal to 10, so that node will be 10. The address of the 10 is 1024. That will be present on the stack memory. So heap memory, it will store all the dynamically allocated variables. That is the address, that is the malloc function, the size of the integer. So dynamic allocation of the data, that details will be stored on the heap memory. So this is how the singly linked list operation falls. So I will explain it in a detailed way in the next video. That is in next video we will see how to create a node in a singly linked list and how to allocate the memory for all those things. And see here it is insertion operation. We will be having three types of insertion: insertion at the beginning, insertion at the end and insertion at the middle. In deletion also we will be having at the beginning, at end and in middle we can delete the data. Traversal means we have to start from the head and follow the next pointer until it reaches the null pointer, processing each node's data as it's needed. So the main advantage of using this singly linked list is Main advantage of using the singly linked list is it offers dynamic memory usage, making them efficient for operation, requiring frequent insertion and deletions. So they are used in various applications such as the stack implementation, queue implementation, and also it helps a lot for dynamic memory allocation. So here we had a very quick overview about a singly linked list. So they are the fundamentals data structure with a versatile applications. So thank you for watching this, and I hope this video helps you to understand the basics of singly linked list.